The last thing that we covered during this lesson was positive and negative integers using words. There are certain words that we use in our daily lives that indicate whether it's a positive or a negative thing. Whether you're gaining something would be a positive, right? If you're getting money, you're increasing. Increase is not on here, but that would also be a great word when you're doing a positive thing. Loss would indicate a negative integer. A deposit. So a lot of students are not quite into banking yet, but when you make a deposit, you are putting money into your account. So your account is going to grow. So a deposit is a positive thing. Credit is a really difficult one for students because most think of a credit card and think that you're spending money. However, when you get credit for something on a test or when you have a credit card, that's the bank loaning you money. So really you're getting money. You might have to pay it back later, but credit is a positive thing. And I like to really focus on the fact that, okay, extra credit gives you more credit towards something, right? Showing your work on a test might give you partial credit, and that's a good thing. A debit card is different than a credit card, and where that just takes money directly out of your account. So when you use a debit card, you are taking money out, and so you will end up with less money, which is a negative. Charge, when you charge a card, that is also a negative. Okay. Below zero would indicate that you are going on a vertical number line. I always figure it like a thermometer on a vertical number line. Below zero is very cold. That's in the negatives. When you withdraw money from your account will go down, so you are negative. When you owe somebody money, that's not a good thing. That means you're going to be negative. And then receiving, when you receive something, you will end up positive. Okay, so just a really glance at some of the words that we're going to be looking at during class and knowing whether or not that would indicate a positive or a negative integer. We then looked at different examples of statements that would use these words and then rewrote the integer. So if a company loses $345,000, that is going to be, we're locating this word here, loses, a negative integer. So you would be minus 345,000. With or without the dollar sign would be acceptable on the homework. If you earned $25 for dog sitting, so we highlighted this word earned, that's a positive thing. So you could write just 25. You could write plus 25. Either way, again, we talked about how for a positive integer, you don't necessarily need the positive sign. So 25 would have been fine. Another example, the temperature outside is 4 degrees below zero. So 4 degrees you would think of as positive, but when you see this word below, that means that was actually a negative integer. So -4 would be a way to write that. And the last example we did was a football player lost 10 yards when he was tackled. Lost would indicate a negative integer, so -10.